100 years ago, Susie Parker Stringfellow chose to give everything she owned to create a hospital for her community. Many years later, that gift expanded to the creation of the Community Foundation of Northeast Alabama. As I was thinking about how to honor Susie's philanthropic legacy that spanned 100 years, a book arrived on my desk. Tom and Kitty Stoner conceived of the idea of open spaces, sacred places during a trip to London. As soon as I finished reading the book, I knew we could honor Susie's love of nature, faith, and community by creating open spaces and sacred places throughout the 9 counties served by the Community Foundation of Northeast Alabama. And our trustees agreed. We decided to create 2 sites per county, and applications were accepted from not-for-profit organizations and community groups. It was a competitive process, and not every proposed site was funded. Each approved site received a $10,000 grant, a very special and unique Open Spaces Sacred Places bench, and a marker that honored Susie specific to each site. Many sites contributed even more to the creation of their individual sites. Each site was required to contain 4 elements: a portal, a pathway, a destination, and a sense of surround. Other than that, they could develop whatever they wanted. Each site was required to have an anchor institution committed to the ongoing maintenance of the space. And the Community Foundation is committed to providing an additional $10,000 grant every 10 years to each site for the refurbishment and the maintenance and the upgrade of the sites. We are grateful to the many individuals in Northeast Alabama that partnered with the Community Foundation to create these living legacies. You're about to see one of those unique and special places, an Open Spaces Sacred Places site honoring the 100-year philanthropic legacy of Susie Parker Stringfellow.
We are excited to have the Mentone Arts and Cultural Center as a part of our Open Spaces Sacred Places network throughout Northeast Alabama. We know that this will be a wonderful addition, providing an opportunity for the exploration of both literature and sculptural art. We are here to celebrate not only the accomplishments of Sequoyah, but also what his impact has had for the Cherokee people. So we are together celebrating today with the Mentone Arts and Cultural Center.
It's just a magnificent, unique place here in a magnificent, unique town, you know. The gazebo was built by a local, I guess you could call him a woodworker. His name is Jeff Reimer. We asked him, instead of doing a straight, symmetrical type arbor, to do something that really fit the essence of the garden. I think everybody finds it welcoming to walk into. They spend some time, they take photos of different elements of the garden, including the arbor. It's kind of a natural framing for photography. And of course we have Sequoyah and the bench. So it's 3 elements that come together in this unique setting.
To me, Sequoyah is the most significant individual from this area ever. What he did is really remarkable. He's the only person in history that has written or devised a written language out of an existing language. It's called a syllabary. Now, I believe it was about 1828, the Cherokee Phoenix was established at New Dakota, the newspaper. And it was printed half in Cherokee, half in English. That standardized all the characters. So from then on, everybody, just like we do, we know what an ABC looks like, you know. And they knew what all their characters looked like, so they were able to utilize that.
Well, Mentone by itself is just a fabulous area. A place I first came to in 1960, finally made my way here full-time in retirement about 6 years ago. It has a spirit about it with artists and community people, and just a place that that if you'll come here and visit a little bit, you'll just be infested with that spirit.